Bring your camera in front a little bit. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Prajajanna Ranjana Yashodanandana Prajajanna Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. You go too fast. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nura Haribo. Jai Om Vishnu Pada Brahman Surbrajaka Acharya
Stuban Grace Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Namachar Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai, Nitai Gaur Hari Premanande Gaur.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. We would like to offer and extend a warm welcome to His Grace Devakinandan Prabhuji. Just want to provide a brief introduction for those of you who are getting his valuable association for the first time, and a reminder for those of us who had this association last year. His Grace Devakinandan Prabhu joined ISKCON in 1976 and got initiated in 1977. Prabhuji has held many different positions in ISKCON. Currently, he is serving as the Global GVC Minister for Fund Development and many other positions. Prabhuji is well recognized for his Srimad Bhagavatam classes and Bhagavad Kathas. He is a great scholar and a wonderful Kathakar. So, let us welcome Prabhuji with a very loud raising our hands. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So, we are doing a series, and in this series, this is about Prahlāda Maharaj. How many of you were here last year when I gave class? All right, okay. So this is the series on Prahlāda Maharaj, and this class is, I think, fourth class or fifth one? Fourth one, huh? Okay. No, fifth one. Fifth one. So, we'll take one sloka as Prabhupada has given us this system, and then we will speak what I want to speak today. This is from 7th Canto Bhagavatam, chapter 7, entitled What Prahlāda Learned in the Om, text number 55. So take out 55. 7:55. Okay, there are enough place here in front, so y'all can come here. Achinta, move your camera back here. Please come here. That's what I said, that you all can come all the way here next to me. So whoever come late, they can adjust backside. Etavaneva lokesmin. You all got? Use your mobile. 7:55. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Etavaneva lokesmin. Punsa swartha parasmrita. Ekanta bhakti govinde. Yat sarvatra tadikshanam. Etavaneva lokesmin. Pumsa swartha parasmrita. एकांती भक्ति गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम् एतावनेव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंस स्वार्थ परस्मृता एकांतं भक्ति गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम् ओके पढ़िए
एतावानेव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसा स्वार्थः परस्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः स्वर्थः परः स्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
माताजी लेडीज
एतानमेव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः स्वार्थः परस्मृतः एकांत भक्ति गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः स्वार्थः परः स्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
anybody else wants to try? Yes.
एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः सर्वतः परस्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम् एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः स्वार्थः परस्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
Yes, you want to chant? Yeah.
एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः स्वार्थः परस्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
Anybody else? The kids want to try?
एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः स्वार्थः परस्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम् एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः स्वार्थः परस्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे यत् सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन् पुंसः स्वार्थः परस्मृतः एकांत भक्तिर्गोविंदे
एकांत भक्तिर गोविंदे
यत्सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
यत्सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
Go ahead.
एतावान् एव लोकेऽस्मिन्
एतावानेव लोकेऽस्मिन्
पुंसः स्वार्था परस्मृतः
पुंसः स्वार्था परस्मृतः
एकान्तभक्तिर्गोविन्दे
एकांत भक्तिर गोविंदे
सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
यत्सर्वत्र तदीक्षणम्
Thank you very much. Very good. I'm happy to see the girls chanting. Etavan, this much. Eva, certainly. Loke asmin, in this material world. Pumsa, of the living entity. Swartha, the real self-interest. Paraha, transcendental. Smritaha, regarded. Ekanta bhakti, unalloyed devotional service. Govinde, to Govinda. Yat, which. Sarvatra, everywhere. Tada ikshanam, seeing the relationship with Govinda. Krishna. Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In this material world, to render service to the lotus feet of Govinda, the cause of all causes, and to see him everywhere is the only goal of life. This much alone is the ultimate goal of human life, as explained by all the revealed scripture. Purport. In this verse, the word Sarvatra Tada Ikshanam describe the highest perfection of devotional service, in which one sees everything with reference to Govinda's activities. The highly elevated devotee never sees anything unrelated to Govinda or Krishna. Asthavara jangama dekhe na dekhe taramurti sarvatra hayya nije ishtadev spruti. The Mahabhagavat, the advanced devotee, certainly see everything movable, mobile and immobile, but he does not exactly see their form. Rather, everywhere he immediately sees manifest the form of the Supreme Lord. From Chaitanya Charitamrita 8.274. Even in this material world, a devotee does not see materially manifested things. Instead, he sees Govinda in everything. When he sees a tree or a human being, a devotee seeing them in relation to Govinda. Govinda Adi Purusham. Govinda is the original source of everything. Iswara Paramaha Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme controller. He has an eternal, blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin. For he is the prime cause of all causes. Brahma Samhita 5.1. The taste of a perfect devotee is that he sees Govinda everywhere in this universe. Even in every atomic particle. Andantarastha Parmanu Chayantarastam. This is the perfect vision of a devotee. It is therefore said, Narayanam ayam deha pasyanti paramarhita jagat dhanmayam labdha kamukha kamaniyam. A devotee sees everyone and everything in relation with Narayan. Narayanam ayam. Everything is an expansion of Narayan's energy. Just as those who are greedy see everything as a source of money making, and those who are lusty see everything as being conducive to sex. The most perfect devotee, Prahlāda Maharaj, saw Narayan even within a stone column. This does not mean, however, that we must accept word Daridra Narayan, which have been manufactured by some unscrupulous person. One who actually envisions Narayan everywhere makes no distinction between the poor and rich. To single out the Daridra Narayan or poor Narayan and reject the Dhani Narayan or rich Narayan is not the vision of a devotee. Rather, that is the imperfect vision of materialistic person. Thus ends the Bhakti Vedanta purport of 7th Canto, 7th chapter, Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled What Prahlāda Learned in the Om. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurjinamilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Name. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Sunnamadi Paschatya Distarane. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Bhutair Mahadevi Aima Puro Vibho Niramaya Sete Yadam Supurusam Bhukte Gudanso Dasaso Dasatmakam Solam Krisistam Bhagavan Bachamsi me. So, to summarize up to what we have heard, to one who is not coming regularly or one who has not heard, this discussion is going on in the court of Maharaja Yudhishthir after he performed the Raishya Yajna and Sisupal insulted Krishna 100 times, and then Sudarshan Chakra cut his throat, and that Sisupal entered in the body of Krishna. So seeing Sisupal entering in body of Krishna, Yudhishthir was surprised, and he thought, this fellow is such a rascal. From very childhood, he had been criticizing Krishna. He had been abusing Krishna. And look, after he died, he entered in the body of Krishna. Entering in body of Krishna means going to Vaikuntha. Because Krishna is Vaikuntapati. He is, Vaikuntha himself. He is Goloka himself. So Yudhishthira was surprised that great saintly person, they perform tapasya, bhakti for their life, and then they attain this highest perfection. And this fellow attained without any endeavor, without doing anything. So he was a little puzzled. He thought he should be sent to the hellish planet, lowest hellish planet. But he was. Now, the story Then he asked to his spiritual master, Narad Muni, who was there. Whenever we do not understand something, instead of giving our own interpretation, our own mental speculation, rather it's a safer side to approach our seniors. At home, if their mother, father are there, talk to them, ask to them. If somebody who knows better than you, ask to him. Approach a spiritual master. And this way, we'll get all our problem solved. It's unfortunate that due to our pride, we think we know everything. So we close our third vision, and third vision is approaching somebody else. We will die. We'll be under stress. We'll go on depression. We'll commit suicide. But we'll not ask to somebody. So much pride. I'll tell one story. The benefit of asking somebody. There was a saintly person who went to a householder house, and that householder served him very nicely. He pleased him. And after a few days or after a few weeks, when that saintly person was going from his house, then he thought, this person has served me so nicely. He has not asked anything from me. He has done, ananya bhakti, without any expectation. So he was very happy. So on his own, he said, my dear sir, you have served me so nicely. I am very happy with you. Please ask me one bone settly. No, please ask something. He said, no, I don't want to ask anything. I did my service. This is my job, my duty. My duty, I did service. He said, no. Please ask something. At least ask one bone. I want to give one benediction to you. Then he started thinking, what should I ask? He was in need of three things. He was a very poor man. He wanted some wealth. His father was blind. So he wanted eyes for his father. And he had no issue. He had no children. So he also wanted a child. So he wanted three things. But the saintly person said, I'll give only one thing. Is not this a question? Now, if he wanted to exercise, he did exercise himself. He said, well, if I ask for wealth, then my mother and wife both will be very upset with me. Wife will be upset because I didn't ask for this son. Mother will be upset that I have not asked for the eye for the father. If I ask for eye for the father, my wife will be unhappy and I have to maintain the family. So I need wealth. And if I ask for a son, my mother will curse how selfish I have become. Then I ask for a son. So he got confused what to do. So he went next door, Ram Girdhari Prabhu's house. He went to ask him that what should I do in this situation. So next door, fortunately, was a devotee, a sadhu. See, if you are in trouble, best person to ask to sadhu. Because sadhus do not have any expectation. If you ask your parents, they are also best, I will say, your elderly person, your family member. But if you ask somebody, other than that, then they will, speculate or think, what will I get if I tell him this thing? What benefit I will get? And if you don't have anybody else to ask, then just go to Krishna and ask to him. Pray to him. Beg for, the guidance. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume. My dear Lord, I do not know what is the right path to take. Please be my chariot driver like Arjun did. And Krishna will guide. So anyway, come back to a story. So this person went to the saintly person and he asked the saintly person that, look, I am in a big trouble. I have a saintly person who came to my house, I served him, and he wants to give something, but he wants to give only one benediction. But I have need of 3 things. What should I ask? Then he said, okay, what is your need? He said, well, my father is blind. I want to have eyes for my father. I have no issue, no children. I want a child. And I'm a poor man, as you know, I need some wealth. He said, come on, don't be stressed out. It's very easy. Very easy. Don't use any comma or full stop. You go to saintly person and tell him that my father wants to see a grandson eating in golden plate. Does it make sense? He got all these 3 things. He said, my father wants to see, means he had to have eyes. A grandson, means I had to have a son. Eating in golden plate, gold, though the gold was very costly. Some wealth. So, this is for new generation, the IT people. If any problem comes, please ask to your people. So Yudhishthir asked to his spiritual master, Narad Muni, who happened to be there. And then Narad Muni describes the past time that how the 2 gatekeepers of Narayan, they were cursed by, first, byproduct of Brahma, 4 Kumaraj, Sanak, Sanatan, Nandan, Sanat Kumar, to take birth, 3 birth. So first birth, they took as Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksh. Second birth, they took as Ravan and Kumbhakaran. And third birth, they took Dantavakra and Sisupal. But still the question is that how did this fellow enter in the body? Lord Ram killed Ravan, he didn't enter in the body. Narsimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu, didn't enter in the body. Because they were cursed to take birth 3 times. This was their last birth. So they had to be delivered. And Krishna is known as Mukunda. Mukunda means one who gives liberation. So they have to be delivered, thus they enter. And then, Narad Muni started explaining from first birth, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. How Hiranyaksha was so powerful when he was walking on the earth was trembling. And nobody was matched to Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha. When he had a club on his shoulder on walking, there no match. So he took the earth and he took ocean, Garbha Samudra. And that time the Lord appeared as Shvetavaraha. There are 2 kinds of Varaha, or we call pig, or no, better word than pig, boar, right? Both the boar lives in forest and the pig lives in village. So one is Shvetavaraha, that the Lord appeared as Shvetavaraha, and he killed Hiranyaksha and delivered Mother Earth. And so as he gave Vedas to Brahma. So then, after Hiranyaksha was killed by Hari, Vishnu, Hiranyakashipu, after hearing that, he became so angry. And he became so envious of Vishnu that he wanted to kill Vishnu. But at home, his mother, his brother's wife and children, they were very disturbed because Hiranyaksha was killed. So he went and preached them. He explained to them in Tattvic way, in philosophical way, and also by giving good example. In philosophically, he talks about the soul, that how soul is eternal, soul cannot be cut in pieces, soul has no death, etc., etc. What Krishna has spoken in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Same thing is so. And practical way, he said that due to attachment in this material world, how everybody is suffering and dying. And he gave example of a pigeon. That how the pigeon were so attached to the family that the pigeon children, they were down, and one hunter had thrown a net and the children got caught in it. And the mother are always affectionate to children. So the sea pigeon, when she saw the children are trapped in the net, so she didn't know what to do. And she fainted and she fell down. And she also got trapped in the net. Then poor husband, he was thinking, what's the use of my life? My wealth is my children, my wife. They are dying in front of me. How can I survive? And he stressed out so much that he also committed suicide. Boom, he went there. So he said, this is this material world. In material world, we are so much attached that we are dying every moment. And after explaining to them, then he wanted to defeat Hari. He knew that Hari is very powerful because his brother Hiranyaksha was very powerful. So if Hari can kill Hiranyaksha, then he must be more powerful than Hiranyaksha. So he wanted to get some extra benediction, extra power. So he thought Brahma is the first living being in this creation. He is the forefather of everybody. So he went to perform tapasya. For thousands of years, he performed tapasya. And this has been described the event of his tapasya. Such a kind of austerity he was performing that his body, there is nothing to be seen. It all has become the, ant house, right? The ant when living in the, in his body. And when his tapasya was on peak, the fire came out from his head and a smoke which started burning all the planetary system. And finally, the demigod, they were burning. The sea was drying up. The heavenly planet was so hot, temperature must be 70 degree or 80 degree, something like that. I mean, Indian degree, I don't know, here is different degree. In India, 40 degree is more than enough, not more than that. Rajasthan, somewhere, you get 40 degree. So they all running, to Brahma. And they prayed to Brahma that you are our boss, you got to do something. And Brahma did not know what to do. Then the demigod, the Indra, he reminded, actually, he wants to be supreme. He is going to take your position. He is going to throw you out also. So Brahma came and he threw the water from his kamandalu. And then Hiranyakashipu offered his respect to Brahma. And then asked for the benediction. And first benediction he asked that he wants to be immortal. He don't want to die. Then Brahma said, I am going to die myself. How can I give this benediction to you? Ask me something else. So you are a politician, you are very clever. So he asked in different way. Same thing he asked, but different way. That I cannot be killed in the sky, on the ground. I cannot kill a man or animal, not in daytime, not in night, not in house, not outside. Whatever brain he had, everything utilized. Okay, Brahma gave the benediction. Now, once one person, when I was giving class somewhere, this sloka was there, he gave benediction. And that person asked, why did Brahma give this kind of benediction? He said, then I said, because Brahma, just like a son of a rich man. If son of a rich man, he knows my father can do anything for me. So even he sometimes does mistake, greatest mistake. Even he had to go to jail. But he knows my father is there who will get me bail out, bail me out. He'll protect me. So same way, devotee of the Lord, they are fully surrendered to Krishna. And they know even if I do anything, Krishna will take care. Thus, Brahma gave the benediction. Brahma gave the benediction, and after Hiranyakashipu got the benediction, he became very powerful. And then he started conquering all the planetary system, even up to the heaven. Indra became the waterman. He was supplying water to Hiranyakashipu. The Vayu Devata, the wind Devata, he was sweeping, the house of Hiranyakashipu. Like that, he employed them without any salary. All the demigod. So powerful. So after some time, they all got fed up with Hiranyakashipu, terrorizing. Then they went to Chirsagar and prayed to the Lord. And Lord said that, yes, now you go. Don't worry, I know what he is doing and he is going to be killed. But still there is time. When he will torture his son, Prahlāda, then I will come. So then he came, and by that time Prahlāda was born. When he came, Prahlāda was born. Prahlāda had 4 brothers. And Prahlāda was very sweet boy. He was the youngest one. He was very handsome. And the quality of Prahlāda has been described there. So Hiranyakashipu sent Prahlāda to school. Those days they were called Gurukul. So he went to Gurukul. And one day, because since he loved Prahlāda so much, he couldn't live without Prahlāda. He was so sweet. Prahlāda was so nice boy. So he wanted to see Prahlāda. And he asked Prahlāda to be brought. So Prahlāda came. And then he asked to Prahlāda, he asked, my dear son Prahlāda, please tell me, what are the best things you have learned? And that's what we also do to our children. Sometimes we ask them, okay, you are going to school, what is the good thing you have learned? Then they will tell, machli jal ki rani hai, jivan uska pani hai, twinkle, twinkle, little star, right? Something like that. Here also something like that. Anyway, in India this is. So Prahlāda, when he was asked by Hiranyakashipu, he gave this sauce. He said, Tassādhu manne yasurvarjadehinam sada samadhi asatgrahaya hitva tapatam grihandakopam vanam gato yadhari mahasrayeta. He didn't say, my dear father. He said, asurvarjadehinam, O topmost of the demon. You want to know what is the best thing? First, let me tell you what is the worst thing. Worst thing is asat grahaya. This material world, everything is asat. Asat means temporary, not false. People, they think asat means false. But Krishna conscious way of thinking is temporary. So anything in material world is temporary. Not only job in America is temporary, but everything, even the body is temporary. House is temporary. Everything in material world, temporary. The first qualification of this material world. So anybody who wants to remain here forever, remember, it's temporary. And second side of the coin is dukhalayam, full of with miseries. It's miserable. Everything is miserable. This body is miserable. Corona just passed, right? Few years back. Of course, now we have forgotten. Nobody remembers. But that time, that was the real time, Corona, to understand who is mine. I don't know in America, but in India, wife will not touch husband. If he says, go away from there, I will get it. The mother who loves her child she won't touch the child. Believe me, Prabhuj and my dear devotee, when no one is there, Krishna is always there. Krishna is always there. Corona was the mirror for all of us to see that in material world nobody is our. It's dukhalayam. It's full of with miseries. This miserable world. And asasvatam, temporary. So if you accept a sasvata, temporary thing to be permanent, and you live in that illusion, then naturally you are going to suffer. So he said, first you know what is the worst thing. And he said, worst thing is thinking that I am going to live forever. Worst thing is thinking that my wife, my children, my family, my job, my bank balance, they are going to save me. To thinking that our relative, friend, rules, regulation is going to save me. They all are asat. They all are temporary. All the relation here is time bound. We have come here. Time has brought us together. Other time will come and separate us. Just like 1 hour before, time brought all of you here. And after 1 hour, boom, everybody goes at their home. So time has brought us here. And they are the fact of life. We should accept this fact. I mean, if you are really blinded inside and outside, then we will not accept. Otherwise, we can see here that every temporary. And this accepting something temporary as permanent is the cause of suffering. And what kind of suffering? It is sada sam udigna dhiya. Udigna means disturb. Dhiya means mind and intelligence. Sada means always. Sam means constantly. So accepting something which is temporary as permanent is the cause of disturbance, cause of unhappiness and distress in our life, which brings distress constantly. One problem got solved, next problem. That got solved, next problem. Problem after problem. All right, so these are the worst thing. Then what's the best thing? It's a hitvat apatam griha andhakupam. Give up this concept that everything in material world is for me, the wife, children. So the whole, if your world is your family, if world is your house, and if there is no Krishna consciousness in the house, that house is like dark well. Andhakupam. There is no water, the well which has no water. But there are poisonous snakes are there. So that's the situation. So hitvat apatam griha andhakupam. Give up, get out. And what to do? What is the best thing to do? Manam gato yad hari pasrayet. Go to forest. Take shelter of Krishna. So going to forest, banam, the meaning of banam, of course, translate it forest, but the place where you can perform your devotional service. If you can perform your devotional service, you are not going to go to banam to live like animal. You are not going to go to banam to eat and sleep, but you are going to banam to perform tapasya. So real thing is to perform tapasya. If you can perform tapasya in America, if you can chant Hare Krishna at your home, you don't need to go that banam. America also banam. So many trees are here, right? Very nice. Or telling our Prabhu that so nice. It's all greenery everywhere. So anyway, the real meaning of Prahlāda Maharaj saying, Banam gatoyad harimasrayeta. We cannot be independent. We all are dependent. We need some asray. We need some shelter. Just like a small child in shelter of parents, mother, father. When we grow up, we go to school, college, we are in shelter of teacher. When we grow up a little more, we are on shelter of job or money or business, whatever. When we grow a little old, we are in shelter of medicine because diseases start coming. And when we become more old, then we are center of death. We cannot be independent. Prabhupada said, we are not independent, we are dependent. If anybody thinks I am independent, you are full number one. How can you be independent? If you get a nature call, can you tell I am independent, I don't need to go bathroom? You have to go because you are dependent. So if we are dependent by nature, then better to depend on Krishna. Manam gatoyad harimasrayeta. Take shelter of Krishna and he will do everything for you. He will do everything for you. Avasya rakhibe Krishna viswasa palan. Nobody can protect us as Krishna can protect us. I'll tell one story. Once, there were a couple, pigeon couple, and they were living on a banyan tree. It was a summer season. One hunter was very thirsty, hungry, and he was, in heat of summer. So he came to get shade under banyan tree. He looked up and he saw there was a couple of two pigeons. So he thought, he just took his bow and arrow and wanted to shoot. Then he thought, let them come little nearby and then I'll shoot, so I'll get both of them. And this parrot, this pigeon, they were devotee in previous life, but they could not finish their devotion. So they took birth as a pigeon. They may be their devotee, but too much sexually inclined, therefore they became pigeon. So whatever it may be, so the husband had closed his eyes and he was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. He was meditating. And the wife pigeon, she was also, but same time, this is the greatness of Mataji's, ladies. Why the ladies are worshipped, Here in the West, they may say anything. But in our Vedic culture, the women are worshipped. Right? Nari yatra pujyante ramante tatra sarvadevata. And that is a concept, not only for saying, but true. They not only have intelligence, but they also have heart. Man has only intelligence, but heart is only temporary before marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend. After that, heart becomes different. So, like in house, if you see, women may be doing so many things, but they are always alert. They are cooking, and a small child is there. Their eyes is also on the child, that he doesn't put his hand in water or anywhere. And sometimes they're cooking. Man, if they will do one thing. First class they will do, but their mind is on one place. But woman's mind is different place. So here this is glorification of Mataji, okay? Don't feel so sad. Now, so she immediately looked. They are very careful. She immediately looked. Even, of course, now there are no thief here, but in India, even a thief or anybody comes outside, man is sleeping, and wife will say, somebody come outside, come on. The man will say, don't worry, sleep. And woman will say, no, the thief has come outside. If husband doesn't get up, she will take a stick and go outside. She is abala, she doesn't have strength, but she has mental strength. She wants to protect. Protection part is very strong in woman. So immediately, and there are many stories are there on protection part. How the woman can run the house better than the man. That means I'm not telling Subal Prabhu that give all your salary to Mataji. Earlier, women never kept any money. They gave all the money to husband. So that way, their manhood is preserved. But same time, the men were so nice, they open their treasury for the women. Whatever they want to do, if they want to change this TV, all right, no problem. They will not ask question. Now, since husband and wife both have separate account, they ask the account. Husband gives some money, he will ask the account from Mataji. Her wife, and our wife gives some money, she will ask the account from husband. Earlier, nobody asked any account. You can ask your parents, your mother, your father gave money to your mother, you never ask account from her. Not only you, but anybody. So anyway, never mind. So this sea parrot, she looked down and she saw that hunter is there and he is ready. Then immediately she looked up and she saw an eagle. Eagle saw that there are two, these pigeons are sitting there and hunter is down. So if hunter shoots, one he will get, another will fly, I will get. So the eagle was moving. Then sea pigeon told, her husband, my dear sir, our life is in danger. We are caught between death, up and down both. You got to do something. See, this is the kindness of women. They are dependent on husband. That's why, and this is good, according to Manusmriti, Prabhupada quotes, that women should always be dependent. In childhood, they should be dependent on the parents. In young age, on the husband. And old age, under children. Because they are called abala. They don't have strength, physical strength. So she said, you got to do something. She said, then husband said, now here his, goodness starts. The husbandgiri starts. And he said, don't worry. Just be wherever you are. Don't move anywhere. And simply chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. And after some time, this is womanly weakness, by the way, so don't get disturbed. The womanly weakness, she could not stay. She cannot. She had to save her life and her husband's life. She said, no, you got to do something. The woman had less patience. Man has more patience. This is your qualification. So she said, no, you got to do something, Then he said, look, our life is in trouble right now. So please don't do anything. Simply sit and chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. After some time, again she said, look, we are going to die. Better you do something. We are in dangerous situation. We are going to die. She really saw her womanly nature. Kali nature, she said. We are going to die. Go do something. The poor husband. He said, my dear beloved wife, if we are going to die, which you are very convinced of, then what is the best thing? Let us die while chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This way at least we'll go back home, back to Godhead. So when husband showed his solidity, like in today's verse, what was the sloka? Aikanta bhakti govinde. Aikantik bhakti. Uninterrupted, unmotivated, unalloyed. Just meditating on the Govinda, chanting. And when Krishna saw this thing, And that's where, when he saw that they are surrendered to me fully, then look what happened. One black cobra came out from the banyan tree and came out and bit the hunter. And when the poison started going in his body, he fell and the arrow went up and the eagle was there. Dum. Eagle is gone and the hunter is gone. So you all are familiar with this saying, Jako rakhe saiya mar sake na koi, bal n baka kar sake, sabhaja gavairi hoy. So this instruction came from this story. And this story is from, there was a very great poet in Maharashtra. His name was Bana Bhatta. Have you heard the name? Anybody from Maharashtra? Bana Bhatta. So in Lakshman Sen, King Lakshman Sen Darbar, he was there. So this is his story, his instruction. So Krishna, if wants to protect, who can kill? Mare Krishna rakhe Krishna mare ke. Nobody can do anything. So anyway, where from we started? Anybody remember? How did you come here? I know, but no.
Hiranyakashipu was
Go, move on. Exactly. Thank you. You all had to be here. Don't go back to your home, otherwise you will not listen. Harimasrayeta, the word asraya, I was talking about asraya, shelter. Harimasrayeta, take shelter of Krishna. And then Hiranyakashipu thought this. He simply laughed because he was a small child. So a small child, sometimes they talk good thing, bad thing, they talk something. The parents, they laugh. So Hiranyakashipu laughed. But same time, he shows his eyes on the two sons of Sukracharya. Their name was Sanda and Amarka. They were the teacher of Gurukul. So he showed his eyes. Better you teach properly, I am paying you guys, So don't do anything nonsense. So they took. And they were very nicely, they treated Prahlāda. And they tried to teach Prahlāda, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. And Prahlāda closed his eyes and he started telling that how by the mercy of the Lord only you will know all these things, how you will know. And they became angry. And they got their stick, and they were showing, better you shape up, otherwise we are going to beat you. Then Prahlāda thought, I am breaking my head against the wall. Let me repeat whatever they are saying. So he started repeating everything, although he didn't consider them the best, but he was repeating to make them happy. Now these two sons of Sukracharya, Sanda and Amarka, they thought, oh, now Prahlāda became first class boy. Okay. So they wanted to get a prize from Hiranyakashipu. So this time they said, Maharaj, Prahlāda has become first class student. He has learned everything in short time. So again Hiranyakashipu called for Prahlāda and he said, my dear son, please tell me what you have learned Uttama. First he asked what is a good thing you have learned. Now he asked him what is the best thing you have learned. Then Prahlāda started talking about Navdha Bhakti, Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Sevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanevedanam. As soon as Hiranyakashipu heard this thing, his whole body started burning and he was trembling. And he threw Prahlāda on the floor. And they said, get him out. Kill him. So they started killing Prahlāda. And they tried their best to kill Prahlāda. They could not. So finally, Hiranyakashipu asked his good wife Kayadu to give poison. And on that point, Kayadu was almost heartbroken. She said, how can I do? I am mother. How can I do this thing? They're saying, putra ko putra ho sakta hai, mata ko mata nahi hoti. So anyway, because only 10 minutes more left. So, she didn't want it to do. And then Hiranyakashipu said, look, you are talking too much about your son. Your relationship with me is before your relation with your son. I am your husband. He is only your byproduct. So you got to follow me. What can poor lady do? She said, all right. She prayed to the Lord and she took the poison. In Sanskrit called halahal jahar. In English we call potassium cyanide. So she had potassium cyanide and she was giving Prahlāda. And Prahlāda saw that her mother's hand is trembling, something poison ball. And he said, Mother, what is this? Why are you so frightened? And then she related the whole thing, what had happened. And Prahlāda simply laughed. He said, Mother, how it can be that mother will poison her own son? It can never be. I know mother cannot do this thing. And even by any chance if poison get touched by the mother's hand, becomes nectar. So come on, give me. And he took the poison and drank. Nothing happened. This is the power of mother. The power of mother. So anybody who has eaten the food cooked by the mother, they are Prahlāda. One who cooked from McDonald's, they are not Prahlāda. So better you eat the food cooked by, my dear boy, I am telling you. I am telling you. Better you eat food cooked by mother. Don't demand that I want from McDonald's. Earlier when we were a child, we had no demand. Whatever mother gave, we eat. And if you demand something and get slapped. That's it. Mother say, you eat whatever the other gives, slap. And we have no choice. Right? I am sure many of you have this experience. So mother, sister, wife, if the food cooked by them, that has a nectar in that. No matter how best food in hotel you get. Sometime in a first class food is there, so, oh, this is like ghar ka bana hua khana hai. We remember like that. So anyway, Prahlāda immediately drank the poison. This was the last thing Hiranyakashipu could do. Now he did not know what to do. He tried all his best to kill Prahlāda. He could not kill Prahlāda. But he was a father. He himself didn't want to kill Prahlāda. He could have also killed. Kayadhu could have told, why are you telling me to kill? First you kill. But no. Prahlāda was not killed. Then the two sons of Guru said, all right, my dear king, we see you are very disturbed. Give us the last chance. Our Guru has gone outside, when he will come, and when Prahlāda serves, his mind will be all right. So took him this time. Now this time Prahlāda has become very strong in his preaching. Then one day, the teacher, they had to go to market to buy something, sabji or something. Wife has told, go and get something when you come back. And then Prahlāda started, and all the boys, they were enjoying. They said, okay, now teacher is not here, let's go to play. They wanted to go play. Prahlāda said, sit down, please. So he made all of them sit down and he preached to them about the essence of life. What is life meant for? He said, Kaumara achret pragno dharman bhagavataniya dirlabhovan sudeho tadapi adruvam arthudam. He told that how one should utilize his life from very childhood to cultivate Bhagavad Dharma, because life is temporary. No one knows how long we are going to live. Everybody had to die. Not only old men had to die. By the way, everybody old. 5-year-old, 10-year-old. So we see the children die, young men die, old men die, everybody die. That's the only thing which, is uncertain. Only thing which is certain, that we all have to die. Everybody have to die. Therefore, he said, start from now. Kaumara achret pragun dharman bhagavataniha durlabham manusam janma. This human form of life, we have got it. It's very rare to achieve. After going through 84 lakh species, we have got this thing. Let's not play around. Tadapi adhruvam, it's meaningful. Tadapi arthadam means meaningful. Tadapi adhruvam, but we don't know how long it was. And then he said, and this is fact, what Prahlāda said. If anything you can do the best thing with this body, only best thing you can do, bhakti. Nothing else you can do best thing. And same thing Prabhupada translated, that with this body you can please no one. Only one person you can please, that is Krishna. We all have experience. We tried to please, in childhood, our friend, we did not please. Young age, tried to please our wife, did not. Parents, do not. Everybody say, oh, his husband is better than, her husband is better than you. What are you doing? The parents, the children will say, oh, his dad is very nice. He gets him latest mobile. What are you doing? And father will say, look, his children are so nice, serving, and what are you doing? Nobody, you can satisfy anybody. This material world, nobody. But if you can, anybody can be satisfied, that's Krishna. He gets satisfied by simple thing, patram puspam phalam toyam yam bhaktiya prachati. By love, if you offer him flower, water, leaves, anything. So when Prahlāda preached all these things so nicely, then these boys, they got shocked. And then they asked Prahlāda, Daityaputra uchu, Prahlāda, Tom bayam chapi narte anya vidyate gurum, etabhyam guru putrabhyam, balakanam he Iswara. He said, my dear Prahlāda, Tom bayam, you and us, chapi narte anya vidyate gurum. We have only one teacher, the Sanda and Amarka. We don't have any other gurus. Etam bhem guru putrabhyam, balan api hi Iswara. They are only our controller. They are only our teacher. So my dear Prahlāda, please tell, where from you learn all these things, what are you teaching? The natural question. Balasyanta prastasya mahassango duranvara chindi na samsayam samya swaksha visrambakaranam. Said, this is our doubt in our mind. Please dispel the doubt. Tell us, where did you learn from? Where did you learn? And then Prahlāda started talking. And then he said that this is a very terrible experience, but I must say. And then he started saying that once upon a time, when his father went to perform tapasya, that time I was in the womb of my mother. And the Indra, the king of heaven, thinking that Hiranyakashipu has gone to perform tapasya, so he came and attacked on the kingdom. He took all the gold, jewelry, wealth, everything, and he kidnapped my mother. And his purpose was to kill me, because he was frightened. So, yadrikshaya, by the providence or by the will of the Lord, Narad Muni happened to pass by. And he saw that Indra was stealing my mother, taking away, and my mother was helplessly asking for help, crying. So Narad Muni came and he stopped Indra. He said, what are you doing, you nonsense? What are you doing? And then Indra said, my dear sir, this Kayadhu, we are already tortured by one Hiranyakashipu. And she is pregnant now, and she has other Hiranyakashipu in her womb. So I am not going to hurt her anything. I will take her to have, I will serve her, take care of her nicely till the child is born. When child is born, we will kill the child and send her back. And then Narada got upset. He said, you nonsense. Don't you know who is there in the womb of this lady? He is the person who is going to rescue you. He is a great devotee of the Lord. And he will be the cause of Lord to appear to kill Hiranyakashipu. So as soon as he heard. I mean, this is the way how we should preach. Narad Muni, whatever he said, he had not lied, first of all. Somebody can go, how Narad Muni know that he, but saintly person, they are Trikalarsi, past, present and future. First thing. Secondly, Narad Muni has faith. That the faith was that I will convince this boy to become first class devotee. So Narad Muni brought Kayadhu and he started preaching to Kayadhu. He was preaching to Kayadhu, but aiming on Prahlāda. I will just read this sloka, then I will finish this thing. Rishi karunakaha tasyaha pradu ubhayam iswaraha dharmasya tattva jnanam mam api idrisa nirmalam mam api uddisyaha. Uddisya matlab udesya. Udesya means purpose, right? He said, mam api uddisyaha nirmalam. The Narad Muni was preaching to my mother, but he was looking at me. Mam udesya. He was not preaching to make my mother devotee. He was preaching to make me devotee. मेरे उद्देश्य से, मेरे लिए वो प्रचार कर रहे थे. So, and then what did Narad Muni preach? That is described in this chapter, and this is the last verse of this chapter. This is instruction of Narad Muni. After giving all the instruction, this chapter 6 and chapter 7. Chapter 6 is the instruction of Prahlāda Maharaj to, the demoniac children. And chapter 7 is instruction of Narad Muni, which he gave in the Om. And he instructing the demoniac children again. I mean, each chapters are very powerful. The last thing, he giving conclusion or summary for all of us. This is for everyone. And what then? Etavaneva lokesmin punsa swartha parasmritaha ekanta bhakti govinde yatra sarvasrat dikshanam. So this is the purpose of life. Etavan loke asmin punsa swartha parasmrita. Everybody should have goal in their life. And since we are going to die, so we have this is ultimate goal. Ultimate goal is janmalabha parapunsa antah narayana smriti. We should be able to remember Narayan at the time of death. That is the perfection of life. That's what Goswami said. And same thing he is saying, Swartha Parasmrita. The real benefit of obtaining this human form of life is to remember Govinda. Ekanta Bhakti Govinde. Ekanta Bhakti. If we serve Krishna ekantic way, what is meaning here? Unalloyed devotion, unmotivated, uninterrupted. Don't ask anything from Krishna. Even if you ask anything, he will give. Akamo sarvakamo va mukshakamo daradi. Akamo, without any desire. Sarvakamo va, all desire. Usually we go to temple and to pray to Krishna with all desire. And dhan sampatti gharaye jai jagdish hare. This is what we say. But here, Prahlāda, ekanta bhakti yogena. We should not ask anything. Anybody who is asking anything from Krishna is full number one. Also good, not bad. He is a good person. But he is full. Because what can we ask? We can only ask what we need today. But we do not know what we need tomorrow. So best thing is, Deen Bandhu Deenanath, Meri Dori Tere Haath. Leave everything on him. He knows for today and for tomorrow and day after tomorrow also. So this is the best thing. Prabhupada gave example that once there were some village people, they used to go to forest to cut some wood, firewood, and they used to bring and sell in market and live their life with that. There was one old lady she was also going every day. One day while coming, all her friends, they have gone ahead, but she was old, she couldn't walk faster. Like today we went for morning walk, Leela Krishna Prabhu and me, we were walking. I thought I am the fast walker. But he young man, he was walking double time than me. Then I was remembering his Guru Maharaj. Many a time when we met in walk in Juhu, morning walk, then Gopal will say, you're a young boy, you walk. You can go ahead, walk. I was remembering him, he was walking very fast and I was going slow. So anyway, this lady was a little slow. By the time the sun set, it was becoming dark. And somehow or other, she stepped over and then boom, the wood fell down from her head. And nobody was there to help her. Nobody was help. So she said, if there is no one to help anyone, God is always there to help. Just you have to call for. When nobody is there, when all the doors are closed, one door is always open, and the door of God, Krishna. So she cried for Krishna. Aikanta bhakti govinde, aikantik bhav. She cried for Krishna, and Krishna came and said, my dear mother, what can I do for you? Now here is Krishna, he could have done anything. But she said, my dear Lord, you are so kind. What I have heard is very true. Please, this bundle of wood has fallen down. Please take it and put on my head. This is what she asked. You're not foolish. Krishna could have done anything. He could made her millionaire. But this is what she asked. Therefore, best thing, when you perform the bhakti, don't ask anything. This is our training. Actually, whenever I go to temple, like yesterday Radhastami, so I went to Mangalarti, Darshanarati, and I was praying. And while walking, and when I went to Mangalarti, it was in my mind that I asked Radharani that you are the original Guru. Please engage me in Krishna's service. But when I went there, nothing was in my head. I didn't ask anything. And when I came, we were going back for my morning walk, I remember, hey, Baba, I didn't even ask. I should have asked this thing. Then I said, okay, I'll ask Darshanarthi time. Darshanarthi again I went, again I forgot. And I didn't ask. So this is what training we have, the system we have in our inbuilt. So better be intelligent by not asking anything from Krishna. He knows what is good for you. So he will give you the best. Because he is the best person, so best person can only give best thing. So have faith. So Aikanti Bhakti Govinda, his name is Govinda. Govinda has three meanings. Avinda, Binda means making happy. Go means senses. Go means cow, and go means earth. So he makes happy to us. Our senses are happy, means we are happy. Mother cow is happy and earth is happy by having Govinda. So we need to do Aikantik Bhakti to Lord Govinda. And what does it mean by Aikantik Bhakti? Yatra sarvastra tada ikshanam. Sing Govinda everywhere. Krishna is everywhere. Whatever we are getting is from Krishna. Air we are getting from Krishna. Water we are getting from Krishna. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita in Vibhuti Yug that Raso am apskonteya prabha asmisya surjayo pranava sarvavedyestu kam paurusam nisu. That Raso am apskonteya. We drink water every day. Do we see Krishna in the water? We should see. So how it is possible? By performing Aikantik Bhakti. So we are very fortunate that Srila Prabhupada has given us Aikantik Bhakti. Lord Chaitanya has given us Aikantik Bhakti. And you all are fortunate here that you have association of wonderful devotees who are here, our host. So please take the opportunity to become Krishna conscious. Be intelligent to ask everything in one stroke. without full stop and comma. Like 5-star hotel, they have one master key, right? It works in all the rooms, right? So one master key. And that master key, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Always keep this master key with you. And then you are out of danger anywhere. Okay? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.